You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Around Town is sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. They're really nice people. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. And I like them a lot, and that's why I bank there. If you ever come by to look me up, I'll be in the vault. Safe place. This is an unusual place with an unusual name, and Mrs. Gaffney is going to tell us all about it because she's an unusual person in charge for the time being of all kinds of things. We're in the middle of the road between Mitchellsville and Hammondsport. Mm-hmm. You better tell us where we are because
Pleasant Valley Road.
I could never find this place. Tell us, what is the name and where did it come up with? And you have a logo of a duck crying.
It's a loon, yeah.
What more can you add? It's a loon?
It's a loon.
A loon crying.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, and where did you come up with this name?
The name of the brewery was a lot about the owner's journey getting here. It was, I think, a dream for a long time for them.
What's it called?
The Brewery of Broken Dreams.
The Brewery of Broken Dreams. I mean, that rolls off the tongue.
I think everybody has broken dreams.
Did they go through a lot before they became so successful here?
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Oh, geez. I mean, it was probably their dream for a long time to open a brewery, and they had a lot of almosts and could-have-beens, and at the end, all the puzzle pieces came together here, and they named it what they'd been calling it all along.
And this used to be a winery.
Yes, yeah.
And now it's a brewery, and you actually brew here.
We brew everything here, yeah.
Everything homemade brewing.
Yeah, all the brewing is done upstairs in the back half of the building.
And I drive by here every once in a while, and every day the front is filled with cars. Do people come here just for tastings or
we do
tours?
Tastings, pints, growler fills.
Pints what?
Pints of beer, growler fills, so they'll come in and just have a beer.
What's a growler pill?
Growlers are the jugs. So we
never knew that.
Yeah, you can do a big growler, a little growler.
Really?
Yeah.
And
take them home.
Take them home?
Yeah.
Do they come in special containers?
The jugs, yeah.
Jugs.
So we'll fill a jug of whatever beer we have on tap, and they can take that home.
You must have a lot of very happy people.
We have a lot of very happy people.
Do you have any rowdies?
Usually, no.
No, because it seems very calm all the time here.
Yeah. We close at 6, so it's a good time.
How did you get involved in this?
Well, I've been here. This is my 3rd summer. So I met Doug and Shelley, and I begged them for a job.
They're the owners?
Yes, yeah.
And do they have second jobs too?
Douglas has a full-time job, and he brews on the weekends, and then this is Shelley's here.
What does he do in real life?
He works for Corning.
For Corning?
Yep.
And they uses that to build this brewery. Wonderful.
Yeah.
How in the world did he find this place? And he's been working at this now for some years. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, we did an interview here, and it was nothing. And now it's one of the most popular places in the area. Yeah.
They were driving by, I believe, and just saw that it was for sale. So it all comes together.
This is lucky. Do you have to buy a lot of, what did you call that?
Growlers?
Growlers. Does it come in a special jar?
Yeah, they're glass jars. I don't have one close by, but they're...
You buy them regularly? You
buy the jars, and then you can refill them.
You have covers?
Yeah, they have caps.
Caps too? Mm-hmm. I never knew this. Why didn't I hear about it?
I don't know, you got to come in.
That's right. How often are they here? Every night? Every day?
We're open every day but Tuesday right now. So somebody's here every day.
From?
Noon to 6.
Noon to 6. Mm-hmm. And you get people coming in that early?
Oh, yeah.
Now, he's waving and showing a hat. What does that say? What does it say?
It's the logo.
The logo? Yeah. Oh, so you sell the hats too?
We sell hats, we sell shirts, local art, local jewelry.
Regular merchandising operation.
We do, yeah. Got it all.
And you sell it all from here. Do people really come in that early?
At noon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
They drink beer for lunch? But you don't have any food here.
We have local cheese.
Really?
But no, we encourage people to bring snacks in, so you can order a pizza, have it delivered, sandwiches, chips, whatever you'd like to bring in.
I live nearby, and I never knew you could order a pizza to be delivered. Where do you get that?
Wise Guys.
Here?
Right in Hammondsport, yeah.
In Hammondsport.
Yeah.
They deliver here?
They do.
I never knew this.
They know us well.
Oh boy, and they're going to know me well soon too. Well, you're very charming. How did you get into knowing the beer business?
Well, I've been from the area, so I've been around Hammondsport my whole life.
There aren't any other beer places like this around this area, are there?
Oh yeah, there's 6 on Keuka Lake.
6, but that's all the way up and down Keuka Lake.
There's 1 right out on Route 54. There's 2 up on the hill, and then there's 2 in Penn Yan.
But you're the biggest and the best.
We're the best.
Isn't she charming? They have such a nice way about them here. What's in the room behind there?
In the back?
That's a shop?
Nope, that's just storage. Yeah.
Storage?
Yeah.
Where are all the things you sell?
All the right here?
Right here. You got do you do well with that?
Yeah, yeah. People love the merchandise, jewelry, glassware.
Jewelry, what do you get? All locally made?
Locally made, yeah.
Cheap?
It's relatively affordable. It's not over the top. We've got
I love the way
everything.
when I say cheap, they say relatively affordable. Not expensive.
Not expensive.
It's a charming place, charming people, and they really have some very nice things. But the beer is superb, right? Because that's what people come for. And I want to take home one of these jugs. I'm taking home. Get ready, dear, I'm bringing home a jug. Aha. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're a joy to interview.
Thank you.
You're a joy to be tuned in. See you here soon. If I'm standing, I may be laying down. Who knows what the day will bring?
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Life, it never stops moving. Getting from here to there. Managing long hours at work. Juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online. Bank with our mobile app. Deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah. Really?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
WENY is dedicated to news in our community with an award-winning team focused on stories that impact the Twin Tiers. Awarded by the New York Associated Press for Best News Series, Best Investigative Reporting, Best Enterprise Reporting, Best Spot News, Best Public Service, Best Documentary, Best Sports Coverage, Best Use of Photography, Best Weathercast, Best Feature, and Grand Prize, Outstanding News Operation for award-winning and complete news coverage that matters to you. Turn to WENY News. Like WENY News on Facebook for all your news, weather, and sports updates.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
We're just outside the vault. Can you see the vault? This is one of my favorite places. And this is Kris Pearson, who is the keeperess of the vault. And this is the art center of the county.
Of Art Center of Yates County.
Yates County. And you have artists from everywhere. And this I assume this used to be a bank. And I would like very much to acquire this for. Wouldn't this make a great entrance into the dining room at my house? Except you can't move it. You need a whole ton truck.
I was going to say, good luck getting it out. This was Baldwin's Bank for...
Baldwin's Bank.
Baldwin's Bank for about 100 years. We actually have some desk checks and receipts and stuff from when it was a bank. We picked that up. And we also have a postcard that they sent that was one of their advertising postcards. Why you should bank with Baldwin's Bank.
Does it still work?
Actually, it does. But when we first got into the building, we played with the door so much that we inadvertently locked it, so all the tumblers are out. We don't know the combination.
You don't know the combination.
And so we can't shut it all the way. But the door itself is 18 tons. It was put in 1936, and you know, it was kind of a big deal because they didn't have trucks and cranes like we have now, and the bank was already here. So we're not exactly sure how they got it here, but now that it's here, it's not going anywhere.
Aside from this wonderful piece of art, which nobody else can have, you've got all kinds of arts and exhibits of local people. You've got a meeting room upstairs. What exactly does this art center do? When are you open? Do you have a website? What's the phone number if they want to call you? And tell me everything else you can in 10 seconds.
Well, we are
She used to be on the radio. She told me she has a great radio face.
That's right.
And she can talk and explain things wonderfully. So don't let me take your time. You go ahead.
Well, we are truly...
You're the most interesting person.
Thank you. We are truly a community arts center. So in addition to having 8 to 10 exhibits a year, which incorporate about 200 artists from around this region, and some that we bring in featured from other areas. We have a kids' art exhibit. We have the local art guild exhibit. So we have lots and lots of art. We have in the vault, of course, our jewelry. We have pottery. We have paintings.
I didn't realize that. The jewelry's in the vault.
Well, of course.
Dumb.
We have paper art. We have just about everything anybody could want in all sorts of price ranges. So it's a great way to get a one-of-a-kind gift. It's fun to come in and see what people have been doing. We have many, many guests. About 10,000 people a year come through.
And this is really non-profit.
It is a not-for-profit. So aside from me, everybody else who works here, all our docents and our board members are all volunteers. Mm-hmm. We have a website, www.artscenteryatescounty.org, which is maintained by volunteers. We have a Facebook page and a Twitter feed. Again, all done by our dedicated volunteers. In addition to the artwork that we have here, we offer about 100 creative workshops a year. They range from the one that we're doing tonight, which is called The Art of Wine, where we have a series of local winemakers come in and talk about what they do and how they do it. And that's an hour-and-a-half class where they use the wine that they make as illustrations. We have culinary arts classes that we do over at Millie's with a professional chef who is trained at the Culinary Institute of America. We have painting, we have stuff for kids, we have sculpture, we have ceramics.
What have you got going on now? Because you have an exhibit of paintings on both walls and upstairs.
Well, upstairs we don't have an exhibit. Right now we have meeting space. We have what we call our permanent collection, which has many paintings that were donated to us because in addition to this facility, we have a facility out on the lake. So on the east side of Keuka Lake, down past the Olney place, we have an estate that was given to us. It consists of a white cottage, a small boathouse, and what we call the studio barn, the red barn. It was given to us by Dr. Annie Smith, who was an art history professor at the University of Toronto and grew up on summers on the lake. When she passed away, she left us her property and asked that it be used for art and healing. So we use the White Cottage to house visiting artists from around the country when they come here to give their classes. Elizabeth Nelson, Lynn Salta, Sandy Klein, George Van Hook are some of the artists who are coming from away. They come, they stay at Sunny Point, they work there, and then
Sunny Point.
At Sunny Point, that's
Nice
the name of
name.
the property. The sun always shines at Sunny Point. And,
oh, are you good?
so they stay there, they work there, they teach here. We also offer artists from around the country the opportunity to competitively apply for an artist in residency program. They can come for 10 days and stay and have total use of the property, focus on their artwork.
How often do you change exhibits?
We change exhibits every 6 to 8 weeks here. In addition to the workshops we have upstairs, we have workshops and activities out at Sunny Point. In fact, we're in the final stages of transforming the little boathouse, it's about 900 square feet, into a seasonal ceramics studio. People always want to do ceramics. If you can't paint, you can't draw, that would be me. Then playing in the mud is a wonderful way to be creative. We've had soapstone sculpting out there. Anything that you do by the lake is wonderful. We do specialized programs. We've had art and yoga therapy programs for women with cancer. In partnership with Safe Harbors of the Finger Lakes, we've done art therapy programs for women who've experienced domestic violence. We have elder art programs that we do at the St. Mark's Terrace here and in Dundee.
And if there are artists or people who would like to exhibit, do they contact you and see if you're interested?
Well, we have a juried process, so everybody here has been essentially voted in or juried in, but we're always interested in hearing from new artists. They can go through the process. Our volunteers go out to art shows all over the place and recruit artists to be featured, and you know, we're happy to hear from anybody who's got a connection to this area.
You have a wonderful job.
I have
you just make people
great
happy
job.
all the time.
It's a fun place to be, and as I said, it's a real magnet. People come in from all over and say, wow, you know, look at the talent. As we used to say when I lived in northern New England, there's gold in them there hills.
Is this expensive, any of these paintings?
Some of them are.
How much?
Well,
from what to what?
We have paintings that range from $75 to, I think the most expensive that we sold was $3,000, but we tend to range in the several $100s is an average price.
Well, you're worth $1 million to me, kiddo.
Well, thank you, sir.
She is one of the nicest people I've ever, and we've done this before with her, and she comes up with new things all the time, and she always talks so happily. I keep saying she has a pixie face. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
They'll be in touch. I'll be in front of the vault, my favorite place as always.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
News happens every minute of the day. When you see news happening in your area, call the WENY tip line or email the newsroom directly at news36@weny.com.
Strawberries? Okay.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, matter where we serve. We take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Life, it never stops moving. Getting from here to there. Managing long hours at work. Juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online. Bank with our mobile app. Deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Breaking news, weather alerts, and more on the WENY live stream.
Some active weather alerts across the viewing area.
Rain was coming down sideways.
Keep up with breaking news and developing stories across the Twin Tiers.
400 people are being charged.
You're watching WENY.
WENY News brings you a live stream of our newscasts every day. Check out WENY.com/live and our mobile app. Visit WENY.com/live or download our app today. You're watching WENY. This is home.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Would you believe, you wouldn't believe this, would you? I'm doing exercises, and these are weights, and I'm at a place in Canisteo called the Barre, right? Yes. B-A-R-R-E, which is the bar on the wall that you're exercising. Mm-hmm. And your leg goes right up there.
Yes.
And you can do all kinds of things that you were never able to do without you. Right. This is the lady who owns the place. What's your name?
My name is Danielle Fairman.
Danielle Fairman, and the address here is?
10 Greenwood Street.
In Canisteo, beautiful Canisteo.
Mm-hmm.
And if people want to come here, they can call you and set an appointment, right?
Yes.
And what's the number?
The number is 607.
Don't let me stop doing this. This is
968
good for me.
0109.
Again?
607-968-0109. And we also use the MindBody app. So it's an app on your phone. It's called MindBody. And you get on there, find the bar, and you can schedule, pay, and look at all of the classes.
Where and why in the world did you come up with, I'm gonna, this is part of the deal here. I don't have to pay for this.
Yes.
But can you see me bulging muscles already?
Absolutely.
I'm going to try it with my feet later. So now, tell me, what made you do this? I would not have thought that in Canisteo there was a call or a need for a place like this to exercise.
Well, there was women. I own the liquor store in Canisteo also. There was women coming in.
That's a good combination.
Yeah, and a good call out for my other business, right?
So you can have a bottle there and exercise to take it off.
Right,
here.
so like you're going to the liquor store and then you're coming to the bar, right?
You got it all figured out, haven't you?
So I had women coming in saying that they didn't want to drive to Hornell in the morning. It was an added 20 minutes or so on their morning, and they would like something local, so that they were just, especially teachers in Canisteo, then they're driving to Hornell in the morning, they're doing their workout, they're coming back to Canisteo, then they're getting ready, then they're going to, so if there was something more local that they could just scoot out the door or walk to, so a lot of women walk here because it's a little added exercise just to get here. So.
Well, this is also not a bad drive. It's a pretty beautiful drive, even from Bath or from Hammondsport or even from Elmira and Corning. I know that sounds crazy, but you'd be surprised what a nice, relaxing time you have. Then you get here and get it all worked out again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep doing this.
Yes.
This is not something that is dear to my heart.
Exercise?
I hate exercise. I like to sit down and chat with beautiful ladies.
Oh.
So here we are. And she has warm hands.
I do have warm hands.
She always said, I have cold hands. I'm not nervous though. No, are you nervous?
A little bit.
There's nothing to be nervous. There's such nice people out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And who knows that in the next few minutes after this is aired, thousands of people will be out here waiting to
knocking
get in
down the doors, right?
And telephoning you.
Yes.
Yes. What else should they know? Are you open all the time for appointments?
No, it's not open all the time. It's when classes are held, and I have other instructors that teach Barre and Zumba, and then I have another instructor for boxing. So there's a little boxing going on too.
Do people tell you that you look like Cher?
No.
You don't?
No.
I think she looks like Cher, doesn't she?
I've heard
Oh,
Julia Roberts before,
Julia
but
Roberts?
not Cher.
Well, that's not, either one of them is pretty good, yeah. You have a smile like Julia Roberts.
Thank you.
Julia Roberts is more famous than Cher, I think.
Not if you ask my father.
Ah.
That's one of his favorite women ever.
Well, you're in good company. Can they come here not only to do the exercises with these, but the supervised exercises that you plan for each person, which is different?
Yes.
So you have customized.
And we have boxing, so we have personal boxing.
Boxing?
Lessons. Yes.
Women
Christy,
box?
Yes.
Guys, watch out.
And she's certified, Christy, and she does a beautiful job. So she does one-on-one or partner boxing.
Really? And that's all exercise is part of growing up.
Yes.
This is terrific.
Yeah.
And this is the first time this has happened in Canisteo.
Yeah, and Barre, actually, there isn't a place within 50 miles that teaches Barre. So that was another reason that I thought this was a good reason to kind of open this place, because there's nothing like this around here.
How long have you been here?
Only 6 months. On the 26th.
6 months.
On the 26th, it'll be 6 months.
So you've got
We're
the
doing
summer
well.
season coming when everybody will flock.
Yep.
Wow, you're very smart.
Thank you.
And the liquor store isn't a bad idea either.
No, it's wonderful. It's the only show in town. Same with this, so it works out well.
You're a monopoly.
Keeps me busy.
And wealthy.
Well, not yet, but hopefully.
That's wonderful. Did you come up with these ideas yourself?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
But you're so young.
Not really.
You look young to me.
36.
Wow. I didn't mean for her to say that. You look terrific. She looks terrific. It must be the exercise.
Must be.
What else should people, if people come here to just partake, whether it be the boxing or the bar or the exercise, what else is there to do in Canisteo? Canisteo to me is the best kept secret. It's a wonderful main street. It's sunny. It's so nice. People are wonderful. What else should they do in Canisteo while they're here?
Well,
after the
just
exercise, they're going to be
right.
hungry.
Then you go over and you get ice cream at Annie's, or they have a beautiful menu. They just opened May 1st. So they just opened on May 1st. Annie's right here on the corner. And then Karen,
it's
who
ice
you
cream,
just
it's not Annie's Pretzels.
No.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, and then breakfast and lunch.
Really?
And Karen that you just spoke to, she just opened recently. So Canisteo is really flourishing at this point. And then we have a beautification committee, and then I started the Canisteo Business Group, so we all kind of meet together once a month so that we can know what each other has going on and help each other out, so that we're like a tight business group, so that everybody helps each other out.
And you've got what is called the world's largest living
sign. Yeah, we do.
What is that?
That's
down
just,
the road a piece.
Yep, all the pine trees that spell out Canisteo on the side of the hill, behind the elementary school.
It must have taken hundreds of years to make that.
Well, they just redid it last summer. They pulled all the trees and did them, and then we kind of had a little no rain last summer, and then it killed a bunch of the trees, so they had to replant. But
is this
been an
expensive
undertaking.
tax-wise?
No.
This is not a place that you get really bitten for taxes.
Oh no, not
this
at all.
It's just nice in every way. How nice.
Yeah.
Huh? Gee, maybe we should think of moving here. You are just a delightful person to chat with.
Thank you. You as well.
And she has all kinds of things. If you come here, she can set up the whole day for you.
Yes.
She's very colorful and very exciting, very interesting.
Thank you.
And go to her liquor. Where's the liquor store?
Outback Liquor and Wines.
Outback Liquor and
Behind
Wine.
the police station.
Behind the police station. Okay, goodbye. We'll see you sooner or later. So long. I'm strung already.
You're watching WENY.